YouTube. All right. I'm torn on this map. The rating is very low, and there's a second version of it with a high rating right afterwards. Why wouldn't I just play without too tricky start? Wait, no, I want a tricky start. Okay, we're going to play the original and see why it has such a low rating. CSM-141 with new unit created by Scriptmaster Regalian. Absorber, like temporary wall which can accumulate creeper or anti-creeper and then throw it away in nowhere. This is not first version of unit and not yet ideal. Okay? We wish to you good luck. No, good weekend and good Lou. Bravo Cornucanus. Bravo K-Jax. Bravo Regalian. Bravo Virgil. Virgil, yes. And create dream creeper world. Yes. Trying to read is hard. Play the video game. Let's do this. Okay, there's negative 18,800 and... No. Negative 1884.51 AC per square over here with number 2 and yellow. Number 2 is controlled by this. Green is right here. Interesting. So I would like to get a terp right here, tear down this wall, win the game. Again, interesting. We have blockers. So... 210, 3 reactors. These are the new things. Absorbers. Wait, I've already seen absorbers from the cherry map, kind of, but they were different than this. Interesting. I, got to look ahead. Alright. So I have some idea what absorbers are, kind of. Structure. Terp. What would I do with a terp? Alright, how do we get the first kills? That AC pool. I don't see a spore launcher, which was the answer in the other map. There's this tower. These produce... Ooh, you explode for a lot. There's a bunch of AC right here is my answer, kind of almost. Answer, kind of almost. To get... this number 2 gate. I need to get up to here. To get up to here, we can already open this. Yellow. Yellow can lead, ooh, to these. Oh. Where's this number 4 gate? Also down here. Huh. So I'm guessing. What? What am I guessing? Ooh, I'm guessing that I want to seal this off. Maybe. Storage. Currently storing creeper. Can store up to 25,000. This is an absorber. This one. Currently empty. Stores up to 3,000. Alright. The main question is, what am I blocking with these 2 blockers? This red one seems kind of obvious, possibly. What else seems kind of obvious? Green. What is green doing? Green just connects things up. So green has a weird thing going on with this number 2 gate. Interesting. Red. Red can be blocked right here, but it could also just be blocked up here. This one is much closer. We'll go for that red. Oh, this green. That green connects to the other greens. This green connects to the other greens. I kind of just need to play the video game. White. White connects to the other white. Blue. There are too many things. Blue could be separated out, kind of. Only kind of. Just what? Just give me the answer, video game. I want to win against yellow. To win against yellow, what helps me? I feel like it's blocking this off, because otherwise I'm going to start to eat through here at some point. But I do want to eat through here so that I can get this. I'm going to say for... Like, could I just win that with this AC? Maybe. Right now, I'm going to go here, and I think I'm going up to this yellow. Oh, they just ran right over that thing? No. No way. So I've already got a terp building. This number 4. Oh, this one's a pain. That one's a pain. These two. This white one. This white one. Blue, white. Purple doesn't look too bad. Where's purple getting its stuff from? What if I just seal off purple? How much are you making? 130. For right now, I'm just going to go seal off that purple. I don't know if it's all that helpful, but I don't know what else I should be doing, so that's what I'm doing. Purple. Green. Alright, so we're building the terp. I would like to build a bunch of terps, which means I probably want a reactor fairly quick. -30. Terraform. Terrain height 1, brush size 1, 1. This doesn't actually gain me anything unless I take over, which we're gonna do. Do I... Ooh. These are gonna build all the way up to 210. This is gonna store some of their stuff, but no, it's not. I need to store 10,000 in there, so I probably need to wall this off. Huh. This is a really weird map. Menu. Save. Save. What are my thoughts on the map? That it's interesting. That it's tricky. That it's confusing. Those are all thoughts that I have. These are empty, but they do seem to be absorbing creeper. Like, this doesn't even gain me anything yet. The yellow is empty. Yellow is empty. Alright. I think I'm going to build this reactor. I'm going to end up needing the energy, but I also have to charge this before I send it away. Right, this gets me tons of energy, which means I don't actually need this. Destroy that. Do I ever load because of that? No, why would I load because of that? Let this terp charge up, and then I'll send it away. But I do need more terps. This one, we have 18 seconds. So the absorbers just eat up all of the creep. Huh. How much do I have in here? Very little. Okay, you are supposed to come up to here probably. Looks good to me. Terraform. Ooh, do I have to build this all the way up to like 9? Kind of. I can't actually open this. Wait. For some reason, I was under the impression that I could open that. If I can't open that, what is the plan? If I can't open that, the plan would have to be... This seems super tricky. Feels like the plan has to be flooding out one of these. But how? I don't have access to enough AC. I'm missing something. 9 seconds. We have all of this AC. These yellow gates. I can get more reactors, but not really. Purple is cut off. So far, I would still just say I don't understand. Number 1. It has to be solvable. If I gain this one, it lowers the enemy production, which is nice. I'm going to make that terp as well. I'll move this here. I'm going to start charging this. Charge without forge. Wait, can I make weapons? Weapons. Nope. Titans. Orbital structures. Guppy. Reactor. Alright. Energy production. 13.4 per second. 3,000. I don't have access to 3,000 AC. I have access to very little. Ooh, you're building up. This has to be part of the answer, is just that these fill up, and then once they fill up, something weird happens. These other ones are not filling up because they're AC ones, and this is a creeper. Absorber. All right, let's read this. Absorber R1. C mod 1, AC mod 0. So Creeper mod 1, AC mod 0. This one, Creeper mod 0, AC mod 1. So I'm guessing this one needs AC. This one needs Creeper. This is going to get Creeper. That's going to become scary and blow this up. So, at some point, do I just have to... So this one, AC, this is the only place I can see to do something, but I can't get through this gate unless I can flip this, and I can't flip that unless I can do something. All right, let the game run. See what happens. Currently, this is the one that I see that is actually changing colors. I'm gonna go move this. Red. I should just leave it unpaused, let the game run, but I want to understand. I'm failing to understand. Ooh, we did a thing. That's good. Power down. Massive weakening. And it's flooding into here, which is kind of cool. It's all going to even out. If I wanted, I could make more space over here. Could start building up this wall. You eat up 10,000. There is more than 10,000 here. There's enough to take over all of these. Pretty sure. Huh. This one. That seems really... Oh, this one says AC and C. I wonder if this has to be filled with both. That's kind of interesting. I'm gonna go move this. Terraform. Terrain height 9. Should probably build this up, but I don't know why. Continue to look for a clue. The only clue is this area. Could I build a forge? Could I get relays? Relays. Terraform. What is this currently at? This is at height 5. These don't build up that much. Height 5. Brush size 3. Sure. I can't build this up, right? No. I could gather all of this AC. How does that help? It doesn't. Kind of gives me something to do. There's something I'm missing. But I don't know what it is. So, with the blockers, is there something else I could have done? How do I get my first emitter? This one only produces 18, built up to 19. Could I take this one? I could if I wasn't going to flood into yellow, but I would. And I don't know if I actually could. Wait, containment breach. Currently storing creeper. Kaboom. So that exploded. But it didn't do anything. This one. Kind of curious to see what this one does. If it disappears. Could build a forge. Titan's forge. To do that, I would need to be able to run power over to here. To run power over to there. Seems very difficult. More reactors. What do I do with the reactors? If I was a reactor. I just want to take this one. Wait, what if I lifted this? If I lift this, how does that help? This is increasing. Wait. Oh, it's increasing from this area. This one only has 13.5. This one only 13.5. There is an answer. I know there's an answer. I don't know what the answer is. Flip the number 2. Alright, creeper contamination. It's only built up to like 30. (4x speed. We're at 5 minutes. What happens with you? 25,000. Dumping protocols. Okay, so either of them can destroy it. It's not a both. It's an or. This is interesting. Why is this? Oh, all the creepers being absorbed by this. Huh. All I can think of is sending some of the creeper to yellow, but again, it would just drain into this thing. It would drain into this thing. I don't have unlimited AC, I don't. The game is too hard for me. There's an answer. One equals 100. Number 7. Kill type. Do I have access to any controllers? No. Do I... What? We're waiting on this right now. 130,000. It's already at 110. We're at 4x speed. We're 11 minutes in. Nothing has happened. Getting these annihilator. Ooh, minus 20. I never noticed that text on these before. There was another annihilator. No. Yes, negative 20. Doesn't tell me the range, but it sounds like it tells me the amount, which until now I feel like they've always been negative 10s. This one. Kaboom. Now what? If I could take over this, that would be massive. If I could flip this 3, that would be massive. If I had an emitter somewhere. If I could free this AC. Kill type. I don't think there's a way for me to flood across this. I have to flood across something. Terraform. So I filled these up to 2. Do I need to keep you? Why would I need to keep you? So I don't actually need to keep that because I don't have an emitter to be powering up. The key thing would be getting the emitter first. This is partially just me wanting to try things and being bored. So there's 45.47. Over here, there's more than that. So I would like terrain height 1. What? Oh, I paused. We're going super speed. Terrain height 3. This is me seeing if I could empty out the red ones, which I can. It just takes a while. But the answer is definitely yes. I don't even need quite this much space, so I need a 3x3 to be able to do it. Terrain height 1. But it is easier with a 3x4. We're up to 63.45. So now we go terrain height 3. How much is in here? 4.39. 5.22. Terrain height 2. These ones. This one is all the way up to 74.13. Terrain height 1. Turn this off. Cool. Terrain height 3. Might turn that back on. No, it did not. So I could turn off the red ones in that same way. And I could drain this out even more. So there's 80.38. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I understand everything. Where did I put that second blocker? Up against purple. Nobody cares about purple. Do I care about purple? A little bit. Do I care about red? I don't know. Red's like right next to me. Purple isn't. How much is red built up? 439. How much would purple be built up? 100 and something. So I have to block this. I see the solution. Terraform. How many minutes in am I? 20.5 minutes. Probably don't need this much, but this is how much I'm going for. Terrain height 3. How much is left over here? Very little. Terrain height 3. Terrain height 2. This one has negative 28.4. Why does that seem lower? Because it's spread over 9 blocks instead of 3. That makes sense. Terrain height 3. Terrain height 2. So the idea is to take this thing over. Do it. No! It was not even close to enough to take that over. Huh. That was the only thing I could think of. What if I could have taken that over very quickly at the start? I don't think I could have. What if so I would want to lower their production so that it doesn't fill up too much, and then menu, restart. This is the least productive, wait, I could have just loaded the save. This is the least productive start, whatever, map, attempt ever. 3 reactors. There's something I'm missing. You produce 20. Is there a second command center spot? No. I have 2 blockers. With the 2 blockers, if I put one on yellow, it doesn't really matter unless I can get this down and this down, which eventually I can do, but it's going to take time, and I have to build up this. Structure, terp. Terraform. Try it again. Don't think there's a good solution to this. Huh. Alright, so I blocked off the red. I think blocking off the red was good. Yeah, I could fit a forge right here, but I can't do that. There has to be an AC emitter. There's not. There has to be a spore thing. There's not. Okay, let's try this one more time. Do I still block off this yellow? Yes. Okay. So before this fills up, I do need to get a terp over here for this thing. This actually isn't important to me now that I think about it. It will be, but for right now, it isn't. The important thing is keeping this from filling up to 20. But there's still so much creep in here. So all I need to do is get this down to height 9. You come over here. That'll work. Terraform. Terrain height 1. That'll work. There's 17 in here. Should only fill up to 18 if I can get this quick enough. We're already past. We are already past. Start flooding that. We flooded that, so now it only makes 18. 18.97. Less than ideal. Alright, we're sitting full on energy. This one is empty. Terraform. Terrain height 1. Brush size 1. Not like building these is super important. They will get built, but the main thing is taking that one down. You're charging. Good. I do need to get... Why do I need to get this one? Just because it gives me enough energy to be able to terraform all the rest of everything. Alright. Terrain height 2. 2. 2. Do it. These are taking a while. Here, I'm going to go to terrain height 3, even though it's not necessary. Well, I was waiting for that all to drain out anyways. And now this is going to flood onto those. How are we doing? We have tons of energy. Waiting on these ones. It's not like these even do anything, but that's something that's actually happening in the game. We're at a minute 55. You have 18.97. My only thought is to win against this one. Other than that, I don't see a viable path forward. Okay, terraform. Height 3, brush size 3. Height 2. So I'm doing similar to last time. I do need to wait for that to drain into here. 2x speed. Terrain height 1. Terrain height 3. Terrain height 2. Alright, I'm going to need to build here, 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 here. Terrain height 1. So this time I'm going to try and concentrate it all as much as I can. This thing gets in my way a little bit. Terrain height 3. Is there enough AC here to take out this whole area? I don't feel like there is. But I also don't see another option. Negative 75. Hey, we turned it off. That's good. Terrain height 3. This is my last attempt, unless I think of some other strategy that could work. So I want to drain out as much of this as I can so that it has the best chance to work. Within reason. Why does it keep going over those corners? Terrain height 3, terrain height 3, terrain height 3. Might as well, I have excess energy. I don't think it's necessary, but that's what I'm doing. Brush size. How much is left? 1.71, way too much. That's 9 times 1.71. Now, 0.86. But half of these will go back into here. 1.0, so there's 9.0 AC in there. How much is in here? 84.53. So how much total AC could I have? 86. It looks like there's under 300, but over 2. It might be 250. Is 250 enough to take out 19 times 5 by 3? No, 19 times 15. Because even 12 times 12 would be 144. This just isn't enough AC. But I only have to take enough to take over the emitter. No, it really isn't. There's almost 270. If I had 90, so it might be 270. If I had 90 on each of these 3, that would be 270. So this might be my final pass of this, because I'm gaining less and less creep each time, or anti-creep each time. 88.58. Do I think that's enough? No. Crap. This is built up to height 1. Build this up to 4. It's 5. Build these up to 4. So ideally, I would want this to go across this corner. There's no way it can, like, I don't want it to go on this gate, because this gate is a low point. I don't know how to keep it from going to that gate. Terrain height 1. Imminent, or containment breach. Thought it said imminent breach at first. So what I would like to do is push this onto this one. Wait, we can kind of do that. Can we? Not really. Where do I want it to end up? I want it to end up on this space, but that would drain into here. Ultimately, these are only at height 2. The problem is that these are at height whatever, 0. This is at height 4. So how much is going to go here? A bunch. This is at height 2. It's going to flood into here. I think I just did that very poorly. I don't know if there's a good way to do it, though. I only have the 2 terps. All right. There's 270 total. I don't think I can build these quick enough. It's going to start spilling into here if I do it wrong. Okay, so now, a lot of it, 200 of it, is in this space, but some of it's over here and some of it's in this corner. I did want it in this corner. A tiny bit ended up in here, but it's times 9. What is the game plan? I think the game plan is draining these out. It would be easier if this was at like height 3 or something. This sucks. All right. Terrain height 6. This one, this one, this one. Trying to concentrate as much as I can. 6 was the wrong number. These are at 3. These are at 4. Put it all up to 4. There we go. Or down to 4. It'll all drain into here. I would like a 3rd terp. So that when I tear down the wall, all 3 of them can go at once. It's so little AC compared to the amount of creeper. I don't see the solution. Control-Shift-J. This doesn't give me any useful information. Boosts your emitters. I don't have emitters. Friendly emitters, flip emitters, enemy emitters. This thing. If I store... Menu. Save. Slot 1. Brush size 3. Not even close. Menu. Load. I'm still watching, yes. Load. There were people who beat this map. How many people beat this map? I don't know. Terraform. Terrain height 1. These ones. So I expect this to fill to 270 minus 0.35 times 9. And it takes time to actually fill to that much. 0.35 times 9, it should be like 3 point something short of 270. So now what? Can't get the creeper to flood into here from both sides. It's not like that would help anyways. So that didn't do anything. And I didn't really expect it to. Menu. Load. Load. The only other thing I can think to do is flood all of yellow, but I don't see how that helps. And if anything, wait, yellow is flooded. Why is yellow flooded? Because of this. That really doesn't help. Could have walled this off. Try and win that one gate. Let's look at yellow really quick. So I can get these 3 reactors. I can get these 3 reactors. But to do that, I would have to concentrate the AC over these. I don't even know if I could do that. Like, I would have to build up these yellow platforms. That can't be the solution. And it still doesn't get me an emitter. Taking over these would be massive. Yellow, yellow, yellow. So many reactors, 270. But the reactors don't help. Oh, I'm so curious to see, like, what the solution to this is. There has to be a solution. Menu. Leave the world. So the reason it would be low rated is because there are a bunch of people like me who couldn't figure it out. Scores. So I write off the first 3, basically, as probably cheating. The other ones seem legit. They found a way to do it. How? In the last week, Dope Pat figured it out in 6, and Rick Rock figured it out. Both long time. Huh. Get out of here. Turn to map list. Alright. CSM-141 with new unit created by Scriptmaster Regalian. Absorber, like temporary wall, which can accumulate creeper or anti-creeper and then throw it away in nowhere. That's a weird way of saying, like, delete the creeper or AC. This is first version of unit and not yet ideal. Regalian's Absorber. Status in progress. Restart the mission. Alright, so the pools of AC that I see are right here. 30 AC. Right here. The landing spots that I see are just this one. Technically, I could lower this down, but I don't see what that gets me. We have access to towers. The absorbers are weird. Oh, I could have just figured out 30 times 9 equals 270. All right, I'm going to pause, think about this for a little bit, and be right back. All right, many minutes later, menu. We're going to save in slot 2. This is the last thing I can think of. Was send a guppy up here, build the forge, because we do have space. How much is in here? 18.97, because I loaded from that earlier save. And I've got all my stuff concentrated in here. This is torn down to a 2. These are torn down to a 2. The idea is to do a forge shot, terraform this down, and hopefully just take this over like instantly. And I'm hoping that a bunch of this creep pulls out. I think it could work. We're 16 minutes in, could have done this sooner. The only worry is it will pull creep like towards this as well. So I have to pull back a little ways. I have 3 terps to tear down this. All right. So the game plan, I want this to pull out. I'm going to try and pull it out to right here. That is the idea. Is that forge shot in? Yes, it is. Terraform, terrain height 1. Do it. So, this AC, is it enough to take out this one? It was. We did it instantly. Terraform. There was so much thinking involved in this. It is painful how much thinking this involved for me. No! It took it right back. I tore these down too much. All right, the good news. I did save right before that. All right, new plan. Terraform. Terrain height. Right now these are at 2. Let's go to 4. I think 3 is plenty. No, I don't, because it's going to concentrate the AC, or the creeper. All right, forge, 100%. 100% might not be necessary, but we're like all in on this has to work. Terraform, unpause, tear that down. Did we take it? So, the AC is all gone. We did not take it. This didn't work because it's height 4. Menu. In theory, this works. In practice, it might take me a couple tries. Terraform, height 3. Good. 3, 3. Terraform. Height 1, forge. 100%. Fire. Terraform. You have to take it over. You have to. Rain height. 2. 2. How is that supposed to help? I don't know. Don't ask questions. Menu. Load. Load. Okay, new plan. We leave this as a 2. Forge. Do I need to do 100% power? I assume I do. We do this one. Terraform. Terrain height 1. Open this. Terrain height 4. We took that over. Terrain height 5. Do it. We own this. This is mine. I have all the time in the world. I could have gone all the way to height 9, really. We don't need to. We own this. This is mine. It's so good. All right. So this yellow blocker, I could go block off this. I need to get this back. I think I have to cancel this, destroy this. It's in the way. It could move after I terraform down. We have an emitter. That is mine, mine, mine. Way too much excitement over this. This one produces 27. Chill. Don't produce 27. That's too much. This one produces 10, but it's about to go up to 20. Now what? 45, 45. So, with yellow, I could fill this. Would that help? Nope. With yellow, I could get these reactors and get unlimited energy. What does that do? I don't know. This is going to be like a 6-hour long run. It's okay. We're going to get it. I could build up enough to destroy this. Huh. But does that help me? 17,000, and they could... It won't backflow. I mean, the nice thing is, because of this gate, and it's absorbing creeper, they can't build up much. They can't build up much. What about this area? 18, and I make 20. That would be the slowest fight ever. 13, 13. 108 is scary. We can do this. Ow. Menu. Save. Slot 3. Alright. So, I could seal off this yellow. Does that help me? Not really. I mean, it gets me more power. If I seal off that yellow, I either have to unseal this red or unseal this yellow, which is scary because... Because what? I don't know. Right now, this is draining out all of this stuff. I do want that guppy back a bit. Relay. Guppy. Does not reach. Destroy. Relay. Terp. Alright, so right now, I like that the creep is draining into here, but I do not want all of the AC to drain into there, is the thought process. This area could take this area over, except that this can flood into here. There's 40 in here. I produce 20. Huh. This feels solvable. This area does not produce much, and they have a bunch going into these absorbers. This one. This might be the next piece of the puzzle that I have to take over. $45. Oh, I could take these, actually. Alright, let's think about that. They are flooded over this, but not by that much. It looks like it's by a lot, but it's barely. So this is height 2. Let's go terraform. Height 2. Start draining that out. The excess. So the reason I could take these is because I do have the forge shot available. And because it's just a 9x9. Huh. But I don't have that much AC. It's just I can build up a good amount. Could build up more. No. The problem is these are built up to 100. They shouldn't be. The reason they're built up to 100 is because I did those forge shots. How do I drain them out? I could drain them out using a forge shot, maybe, but it would just pull more in, too. That feels tricky. I do like the idea of taking these two emitters. What are they still? Okay, it was making the noise like it was still digging out. Yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Could I take this area? Not even close. I could get more reactors, I just don't know what they do for me. They get me tons of energy. What do you do with tons of energy? I have no idea. The number one thing in my head is just destroying this. Takes 3000 AC though. That's a lot of AC, especially when I only create 20 a second. And it doesn't gain me much. All it does is get this one up to 30. If I could take over these two though, that would triple my AC production. I think I could do that. That 100 in here is just brutal. Wait for the forge shot. The idea. Oh, but could fill up more of this with AC. That appeals to me. And really, terraform. Brain height 9. I'm gonna seal that off. I'm gonna seal this off as much as I can. Hey, this one drained out. That's nice. How much do these make? 45, 45. Forge is up to 85. I have one efficiency upgrade at the forge, but I probably should have tried to get more. I don't know. This thing. This'll start going faster and faster. So the idea is to pull into this one first. If that's the idea, terraform. I should have these be high so that I don't accidentally pull into here. But I do want to pull some of this out. So once I pull it out, I want to raise the level on these, I think, so that it doesn't flood right back in. See how it goes. There's a small chance that I could take over both of these, which would be amazing. Go to 50%. Let's save. I'm going to save this in spot 0. Forge. Fire. Should I lower this wall? I don't think so. Nice. Terraform. Is there any chance that I can actually... I needed to pull back further, I think. And I don't have another shot ready. Crap. We were so close to keeping it. If I had pulled down this wall... So the good news is, there's only 40 in there now. There's 96 in here, but this is pretty saturated. Okay, there only being 40 in there feels really good. This time I will tear down the wall. I have to wait for the shot to be ready. This thing's going faster, so that's good. Hopefully. Speed it up. Other thoughts. Do I have other thoughts? Not really. Alright, the forge is ready. 100%. That is the other thought. And to pull back further. The reason to pull back further is so that there's enough space for me to build up these walls and these walls. Really, just these walls should be enough. Terraform. Terrain height 1. Terrain height 6. Hey, we have a second emitter. Why? Oh, we pulled out of here. That makes sense. Big thing though, we doubled our production. Next up, this one. This one, do I even need to do the forge shot? Yes, because I still only make 40. This one makes 45. The volume is way larger, but still. We can go to terrain height 2. Ooh, I can drain off some of this. Terrain height 2. Just so that this area isn't like bursting with creeper. Cool. So now I'm going to be trying to pull back this way. Terraform. Terrain height. Just going to take these up to 9. Seems excessive, but I'm not doing anything else with the terps anyways. How much AC do we have? We're basically filled up on AC. I think... Oh, I'm waiting on the forge shot. They are overfilled. So it could take 2 shots, but I don't think it will. All of this to make a tiny bit of progress. Terraform. Terrain height 1. Just realized I could be filling this up with AC. That could pull from this one too. Oh, a way to overfill this is to fill all this up and then fill it in, and I could build these up to like probably double their height. So instead of 20 AC, we could have like 40, and then I could easily overflow this. Right now, if I just opened it, it might overflow it. We don't need to do that. I don't think I need 100%. We'll just go 50. Pull back to here. Terraform. Brush size 3. Ooh, that did not go well. We ended up taking it. That could have lost me everything. Which just would have meant loading. Alright, 45, 45. 89.1, 89.1. This is a small area, but I can't get across to that. Terraform. So, I would like to take over these two, but they both have 100 in there. Kind of a pain. Menu. Forge shot is ready. I'm going to save over spot 0 again. So, the concern is, if I did a forge shot, would it pull some of this over height 9? I'm not sure. I feel like it could, but it might not. AC is not yet to 20. I could just take this out now, but it makes 17,000 creep, and the absorber's kind of a pain. It would increase my AC production and total capacity for this area. I think I just do a forge shot here. Huh. Brain height. All right, we're going to do forge shot 50%. Pull back to this corner. Terraform. Not nice. Menu. Load. Load. If that was 100% forge shot, it might have worked. Still aren't built up to 20 yet, so I have to give it a little bit of time. Terraform, forge. If we go to 100%, I need these to be built up close to 20 at least. All right, terraform. Terrain height 1. I'm gonna pull further back if I can. Why? I don't know. Nine. What the hell happened? Oh, I had these built up. Menu. I also don't need to put it that far back. All right, load. This is brutal. All right, we got this. Terraform, height 2. These ones. Start tearing those down. Much better. My thought with pulling it further back is hopefully these won't come like diagonally this way. So if I put this here, I do want it to pull a lot of the AC though. Because I need to take these like instantly so that they start producing AC to take out the creep. Took it. 7 seconds. I think that's enough. Cool. I have no energy for another forge shot, but no. Could I have sealed that off? I don't think I could have. Menu. Load. So the other option is this blue one. Maybe I could have sealed it off though. It would have been sealing it off into like a single block forge. I'm gonna try doing this all the way forward this time. Terraform, terrain height 2, this one. It would be good if I could pull this creep. I could, like, into this one. This one doesn't even have much. Maybe that's the doesn't feel like the solution. Could be the solution. We'll see. Menu. I'm going to save over this 0 slot again. Forge. 100%. Fire onto this, I think. Terraform. Terrain height. We did it. Okay, so that worked. From there, menu. Save over this one. Slot 0. All right, I have a foothold. I'm 30 minutes into the game. We're now producing 20 times 5. We're producing 100 per second, but I max out at 20. This one feels like an okay time to fill this. Or I just keep taking more of these. I could seal off this orange 225. No, never mind. Could not do that. Oh, this hallway. I can take over this hallway. That sounds amazing. All right, to do that. Terraform. Terrain height 2. Oh. Trying to think where I want to try to pull this creep to. Could try to pull it into this one. Just because this is already a height 9, so I don't really want to mess with that. No, it does seem like this would be the right way to pull it. And I'm going to want to tear these down anyways. Will this area, like, overfill? 225. In theory, it could. Nah. Alright, so down to height 3. Forge shot is not going to be ready for a little while. By the time it is ready, I should be built up to 20 again. Speaking of which, probably make room right here. Fill up all of this area. Could be filling up under this guppy, but that doesn't really matter. Just while I'm waiting for the forge to charge anyways, we can build up more AC. Take over this one, take over this one. We're gonna start filling these. When I do, take over this, take over that, take over that. That looks awesome. Okay, from here it actually looks kind of easy. Or at least easier, now that I see this path. Forge is up to 100. I'm gonna do menu, save in slot 1. So many saves. Even though I said it looks easy, that beginning part was brutal. Alright, forge. I should not need to do 100%. Say that. We'll see. Don't like that there is 100 in here, though. That is going to be rough. Oh, I had it at 3x speed. Menu. Which one was that? Load. And maybe I do need to do 100%. I probably should. This seems like the last big forge shot. And that kicked my butt. Okay. Forge. 100%. Fire. The idea is to fire it back into here, I think. Terraform. Take it and keep it. Oh, we did not get to keep it. And I don't have another forge shot ready. Oh, what is the plan with that? Menu. Load. Load. Yeah. Forge. 100%. Pull back to there. Still not enough. All right. Menu. Load. Load. That sucks. Terraform. Drain height 1. So this one. We're starting to fill it. It is going to drain out a lot of this. Still, I produce way... No, this one produces 54 per second. I produce 100 per second. Okay. Yeah, I do produce way more. And they don't have any built up. I won't have that much built up, but I can use a 25% forge shot and take that out pretty quick. Then I'm going to have to be ready to wall it because this could screw me up. No, it can't. There's a one-way gate. Cool. I can slow it down at the end. So wait until it gets close. Slowing it down makes sense to me, because they're still flowing into this full speed, but if I start to build up some AC, that should help me. 3x speed. Start to slow it down. 4x speed. Terminating. Okay, it does not keep filling up. Terrain height 1. Forge. Let's pull back towards here. Did not take it out. I was kind of counting on that, taking it out. Okay, we don't need to be at 4x speed. Take it out. Take it out. I don't have enough energy for another forge shot. I mean, I think I produce more AC than it does creep, but I was really hoping those would just blow it up. Should have gone 100%. Do I produce more? No. Menu. Load. Load. I'm going to save this one in spot tuned this time. All right. Terraform. Terrain height 1. These ones. 4x speed. I'm going to let it build up a bunch this time. Alright, you need 3,000 total. We have a forge shot ready. I don't know if I need to let it build up a bunch, but that's what I'm choosing to do. 2920. So the AC is building up, but the creeper is not. The idea. Cool. It's not still draining, is it? I don't think it was. Forge. Just doing 100%. Screw it. Feels excessive. It probably is. Ooh, maybe it wasn't. Well, no, because the AC, the problem is the AC, I needed to pull like directly in line with this more. It's just not building up on this thing. This is painful. Which one did I save as? It looks like I didn't save. I meant to save. Load. Also, was Creeper flooding over up here? It looked like it was. All right. Terraform. Terrain height. This thing is brutal. Start filling this. 4x speed. I'm going to let myself build up even more. And I'm going to seal it once I fill this thing. Okay, so I'm going to put this to height 2. Height 1. Height 2. No! Maybe it's fine. So it's building up creep. Don't think it is fine. I did not mean to do that. Okay, we're going to tear this down. We're going to forge 100% fire. We're going to put it right here. And the hope is we have enough AC to take it out. We did not. And I flooded over a bunch of this creep. Interesting. Menu. Load. This is solvable. This is doable. God, I like this map so much. This might be my favorite map. Terraform. Terrain height 9. This one. How much is in here? 100. Right. Terraform. Terrain height 1. This one. We're filling this up. Terrain height 2. So I want to stop it like here. 2977.67. Perfect. Let all of this build up. How much? A ton. I want to let it build until these say like almost 20. This time, menu. We're going to save in this slot. What else can I do? That's basically it. So this is still draining out. Wonder if you can forge shot across this. Seriously doubt it. Oh, but I might be able to like pull into it so that the second it goes down, I'm ready. Terraform. Terrain height 1. Like, I guess my question now would be, is it draining out all of this? Is it wasting it, or is that area just kind of filling up? I just want to see. We saved. If I try doing this, what does it do? Pulls across. Hey, we blew it up like instantly. That was amazing. And we're still pulling. Cool. So, there's a whole bunch of creep in here, but it will drain out. We're at 4x speed. Then I'll get this. Then each of these will be producing 30. Next up, do I want to go deal with this yellow? Kind of, but I'm already dealing with all of this. Deal with the yellow would be kind of a hassle. I would start filling this. Would that be good? Probably not. Nope. Don't do those things. 119. Terraform. Terrain height 2. How much is in here? 89. How much is in here? 188. How much is in here? 119. This one produces 89. This area is draining out into these, but it can also drain across into this 100. All right. The next thing I want to do is take out this 100. I don't own this yet. Oh, I could have sealed this off so that I didn't lose this. And then these would be producing 20 instead of 10. I'm draining. Wait. Just seal this off. Till we get this. This is in the way. Terraform. Terrain height 2. Good enough. Could I have built something right here? No. I don't think so. Alright, so terraform. This one. How much is in here? There's a little bit. Yes, I'm still watching. Thank you, YouTube. Reaper World. Producing twice as much. I would like to start fighting this 89. I don't even think I need to use a forge shot to do it. Forge shot could even screw me up. So these 200s, will they start to flood over this? They could, I think. Here, I'm going to raise this. This is all the way up to 9. This is super low. Oh! If I open this, even though this produces a bunch, it would be draining into these, so it would actually help me. Let's do that. Yeah, that helps a lot. I still want to wait until I take this over, but I could have done that earlier. And now this only has like 60. It's draining out. I could actually probably just fight it. We're going to be patient. Super patient. Why is this taking me so long? Just is. 57, 56. How much is over here? 60. Now I kind of wish I had just opened this and tried fighting it. 89 would be tough, though. 30. How fast is this one going? 2.2. So much forge energy. Even a 25% shot now would last for like 10 seconds plus. We're breaking through. Any second, this becomes mine. I get a portable tower. I don't have anything to put in it, but I could. Oh, this one is free. Yeah, but this will start draining AC. But this whole area becomes like cascading freeness. And it gets me another of these. All right. Menu. I'm going to save over this first spot. So I have decisions to make. Mainly this decision. That feels like the right way to go. And I can use a forge shot. I just don't have to. And maybe I do have to. Forge. Fire. I do not need to go with 100%. I feel like 25 is probably fine. Took that over. Should get to keep it. Oh, I keep lowering these ones, though. This tower. Wait, this is actually hurting me. How long it took. That was bad. Menu. Which one did I save that over? I saved that over this first one. Load. So I need to pull further back. And I probably need to build up that wall after I pull over it. And, okay, terraform, terrain height 9. I'm just gonna seal these in. To do that, super terp. Relay. Sounds good to me. And I should do the same with this one, which means I would like to destroy this, get another relay. New one. Terraform, terrain height 9, brush size 5, do it. -15, -16. I'm always curious if I could do a forge shot across into this. But even if I did, it would start draining the AC right into these. We're good. Just wait for these to finish. These are at height 4. Terraform. Height 4. Brush size 3. Right, the terps are super busy. Could spend at the forge on build speed, fire rate, whatever. This tower. There were a couple. Oh, there's an annihilator that I could get through. No, through yellow. There was an annihilator. It's down here. That area is still scary. Menu. I'm gonna save in this slot 1. Forge, 25% power. Fire. Back to here. Terraform. Terrain height 1. Do it. So we take that. This one is pretty... No, it still messes with these because everything's up in this top section. All right. Terrain height 6. Nice. Kind of excessive, but that's fine. I don't want this to flood back over and take this out. Not sure it would have. Now, these should drain out all the way to, like, less than 13. Okay, terraform. Terrain height, 140 against 26. Start fighting it. Okay, now just take over all of these ones. I don't want to use forward shots too much just because there's a lot of creep around. Good though. And it messes with these in bad ways. Terraform. Tear this down. Yellow. Being able to get the upgrade thing would be nice. The upgrade thing was up here. Being able to get access to this huge amount of AC feels like it would be kind of nice, but maybe it's not that important. These don't have that much creep built up, mainly because of this. Hey, we're starting to take things over. It's happening. 225, 225, 225, 89.1. Continue watching, yes. Don't make me do a forward shot. Feels like I should. All right, forward shot. 25%. Terraform. Terrain height 9. Do it. Do it. Does screw up this thing's production, but look at all the emitters that we get to take all at once. Hopefully. One of them. Yeah, but we almost took this one. It's painful. Pull it towards this thing. Took this one. Do we get to take this one? Possibly. It'd be really nice if these didn't shut down, as they stop my emitter production, basically. Nice. We're starting to fill this. Is that ideal? Probably yes. This one could be kind of a pain. This one doesn't look that bad. Wait, I can go through this red area. 108. Okay, that one's kind of a pain. They are draining a lot of theirs out into here, though, and that's going to go away. But I'm draining my stuff into these, too. I'll have to go through this one. I kind of think I should seal off this. Probably. Just go for one at a time. This top path only has benefits, really. Oh, once it's filled, before it blows up, the AC starts to flow through it. Now I understand. This one's gonna go. God, there were a whole bunch of people who did this map in like 20-something minutes. I wonder if there is another way to start. Beyond the crazy forge shot. This one. Your range is pretty good. Get you more range. Get energy storage twice. Another energy efficiency. Sounds good to me. And build terp. Terp. And let's build relay. Terraform. So this one. Ooh, 22.5. There's not that much built up in there. None of these paths look all that bad, so that's good. Forge. Fire. Probably should have let these terps build. And I should have pulled it like up into the corner. Alright. Hey, I kind of forgot about that terp. So if I built these up higher, I could use a forge shot here, which would be nice. Terraform. Really, these should stop them, I think. But in case they don't. I don't know if this will pull the AC as much as I'd like. It did! Beautiful. Kind of did. Forge. Fire. It mostly did. Terraform. Terrain height. 3. Brush size. 3. Let me keep it. That is mine. Alright. 20 AC. 140. Why is there so much? Because I was pulling in creep from other areas. Kind of the opposite of what I wanted to do. Be careful with the forge shots is what I'm learning. Relearning. Alright, it's down to 94. You only produce a little bit. You only produce a little bit. You only produce... All of these only produce a little bit. This one produces 50. There's a lot of creep in here. Ideally, I would pull across this one. This area is already overfilled. I would overfill it even more. But it also pulls in... there's a lot of creep down here to pull out. I think that's worth doing. Hopefully. Yeah, now there's like 280 in here, which is very much excessive. Next up, are there other areas I could be fighting? Yes, absolutely. This one. Oh, I could try... No. But I can fight this one. I can definitely fight this one. I'm gonna go for that. Terrain height 2. There's like no creep in here. So the AC is going to be draining into this thing. I think that's fine. Draining into it very quickly. Should take that over very quickly. 89, 89. This red area. Right, and this area. This red area goes to 108. Not that much. Fighting this next one. Already starting to fill this. This one concerns me a little bit just because this blue is here. This actually has a large pool. Crap. Ooh, but it gets me access to the number 1 if I win it. I just don't know if I win it. 93. It would have been good to already have won this and this. There's no way to shut this off for me at this point. I could seal this. The reason to do that is so that more AC builds up in here so that it gets close to 50. So that I can try to take this over quickly. Forge. Fire. If I pull to right here, I don't want it to pull all of my AC into this, but I do want it to pull all the creeper into there. Terraform. Terrain height 5. Any chance I can actually seal that off? If I come to you, get up my range. Oh, you're just short of being able to reach. With another forge shot, definitely good. I just don't want to lose this thing, and it looks like I might be on the verge of losing it. All we have to do is seal off these 3. Weird. Alright, my USBs just like randomly crash. I think it's a problem with this motherboard. And when that happens, I lose my microphone, I lose everything. I'm so close to losing this, but we're fine if we get the forge shot. Give me the forge shot. 98, 99, 100. Ideally, I would have had 3 terps ready instead of 1. Fine. All we have to do is build, even just 1 or 2 of these should be enough, but 3 would be perfect, and it was. Cool. So now, what do these make? 126, 126. I should be good. This would be nice, and we will get that, but I can't fight this gate and this at the same time. And it's gonna explode for a bunch. Alright, what else were we doing? Taking these. Huh. That's gonna be a pain. Terraform. Terrain height 3. If I pull back. Forge shot. Ooh, do I have terps ready? I have a terp ready. Kind of. Supplied by a guppy. No, you don't fit. Fine. Relay. Guppy. Guppy is doing its thing. Forge. Fire. Pull back to here. No! Forge. 50%. Fire. Pull back to here. Just need enough that, yes, I can start building those. Perfect. Now I can take over all of this. Ooh, these are scary. Terraform. Terrain height 3. There we go. Except these can't reach. Terraform. Terrain height 1. Easy game. Terrain height 3. We're going to get this number 1 gate soonish. Wait, did I just lose? Yes, I did. There was more than I was expecting. Forge shot is not ready. I should be fine. We're going to get this back, but there was a bunch of creeper built up that I was not accounting for. Speaking of which, how are we doing over here? That just breached. That is a little bit scary. Maybe it's not. I was planning on fighting this blue one right before that one breached, but kind of a failure. Forge. Fire. Terp. Relay. Terraform. Ooh, I could pull into this. Forge. Kind of weird. I think that's the right thing to do. Why do I think? Because I could just pull the other way. Because this deletes a bunch of the creep. Which gives me the advantage, but really I care about sealing this off. So yeah, that was kind of a mistake. If I do this, pull towards this one. Really, pulling towards either of them was fine. So we're going to start filling this. Wait, I own this number 1, which means nothing to me. Cool. Flip it. Number 3 means very little to me. Oh, but it could mean something. It could mean this annihilator. That would be cool. And I still have red sealed off all this time. Yellow. Could start fighting yellow. 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 I'm already fighting other things. Let's just do a couple things at a time. Yeah, it looks like it does not pull over these check valves, so that's good. I was hoping to get to keep this one. Because now sealing that off doesn't even make sense, because no, I wasn't draining into there. The height was too high. But still, Forge. Fire. Terraform. Brain height 3. Do it. We didn't do it. We kind of almost did it. Alright, we basically did it. The upgrader is almost within my reach. 36, 13. These don't look that scary. Number 3 does not help me, except that I can use it to delete. I like that. Wait, how much is in here? 74. How much is in here? Very little. Alright, that 216 is a pain. 28. So I could drain this thing. Pretty quickly take a few of these. That's appealing to me. Let's do that. See if this is a mistake. Menu. I'm going to save in this last spot. Seal off this one. We could seal off that last one, that would help, and if we could take this, that would help. Other things I could do to help with that. There's only 29 in there. Let's lower this. Probably already should have tried to take these. How are we doing over here? Ooh, we're doing pretty well. This one isn't really one that I want to mess with at the moment. Once I break through... Ooh, we get to fight this number 2. Interesting. How much is in here? 114. Just pull into here. Oh, except I'm pulling out all of that creep. Still, I got to seal it off, and hopefully we get to keep this. Looks like I might. And we own this area. That helps. I'm doing this so that I can do a forge shot down here and hopefully take 2 of these. So the hope was that I could take this one, which isn't going to happen, but I will get this one. This one. That one doesn't look too bad. Ooh, I don't know if I get to hold that. Ooh, we almost took this though. Forge. Fire. Let's go again. Taking this one is huge. Taking that would be huge. Looks like I don't get to keep it. Not yet, but I can soon. Now. Pull back to here. Before I lose this. Now, I think I get to keep this whole area. There's a number 2. This one explodes for a bunch. Cool. Mine. That means I could start fighting number 3. I would just have to seal off this direction. Hooked up to green. Let's not worry about that yet. I could start to fight this area. 89. I now produce 60. I'm going to say let's do this. Maybe before I do that, I should start doing this one. Let's do that. Super Terp. To the rescue. Green. Still haven't fought yellow yet. Green only has 67. Probably because it's draining into things. Green only has 67. That's very interesting to me. How many green spots are there? A bunch. Red. Red was a pain. That is why I sealed it off. Yellow. Terraform. So how much is in here? Not much. The main idea of this side, though, is to drain out so that this side can make progress. That looks good to me. And I can use a forge shot. I'm fine doing that. Nice. So I own all of this. Could I take out this one? Probably. Would it be helpful? Probably. Should I seal off this one? Probably. Forge. Should I pull into this? Probably not. Kaboom. Alright. Hey, Creeper Variator, which I can put... So what does that one go for? Point? Okay, this looks like it goes between 10% and 110% maybe? Over 1 minute. But I'm not completely sure if that's what it's doing. So this Variator... Go test it. In 194 seconds? In 3 minutes? Ish. Okay. This area does not have big numbers. Oh, because the creep's been pulling into here. That makes sense. Fine. Number 3. Green. Number 2. Number 2 is kind of what I'm trying to fight, but I don't own a gate yet. Could take over yellow, which would lower all of these if I killed this. Right now, yellow's been draining. If I take over this one, you are not connected up because the relay died. Could I take this intersection? Oh, it was all draining out before and now it won't be. Alright, this terp. Move up. With the 2 terps, the idea is to seal off this top area. Just getting the energy and one of them just blew up. Crap. Needed to lift that off. That did not work at all how I would have liked. Okay. Things I'm learning. Brain height, 9. 9. 9. Relay is already here. Terp. Terp. Alright. We're progressing in other spots, right? Kind of. Could be. Terraform. Brain height 1. I got distracted. I should have been progressing up this way. We should progress pretty quick. Number 4. I can seal that off. How does that help? Don't know yet. Number 2 is the one that we're trying to get control of, and the upgrader. We did it. We just barely kept that one. And we're getting this one. Beautiful. And I'm getting the number 4 gate, which I could use to eat a bunch of creep. How much creep is even up there? Not that much. Okay. Do it anyways. How much creep is right here? 73. That's kind of a big number. But only kind of. It's enough that I don't want to open the floodgates immediately. Slowly open them. Relay. All right. This one, 22.5. How are we doing down here? Not so great. Forge. Fire. Gonna pull all of this creep. Terraform. Terrain height 5. There's like no chance, but just in case. Would have been nice to seal that off. Forge. Fire. Just get this so that it's mine. Thank you. Think I get to keep this one now. I don't even mind that little bit draining over this. What height is that at? 2. I'm gonna cancel that one building taller. This thing, 176 seconds. All right, so my thought process at the moment to try and take out this because it'll get me, or try and take out this because it looks easy. Go for this one. 126. Terraform. One side. Doesn't really matter which one. Did at least get a tiny bit starting to build. Now that I think about it, I really should just do both sides. So the more I can stop this creeper flow, the more I can take over with the AC. This one. So far, I'm not even making use of this tower yet. We're making progress, kind of, a little bit. Somewhat. Wasn't there an intersection? There were multiple intersections. Could I take over this? Probably not. Take over this, though. Terraform. Do it. Number 2. What happened over here? We're starting to win. Green. Still isn't that scary. Say that. It's a little bit scary. The only reason it's scary is because if I start to fight it and I start to fill up these, then the whole game kind of changes. But I could just wall off, like this. Hey, we took out this one. Fighting that number 2 is really, really tempting. Yellow. Really, really tempting. Is it time? Don't know. Maybe. So, if I was gonna fight yellow, would I seal this off? I don't believe so. Would I seal this off? Probably. Maybe I would seal this off. The problem is, then this area builds up to 102, but 102 isn't that scary. Forge. Fire. See what happens. Good things happened. Really good things happened. Alright, so now I own this. Do I want to take these two? I do. Ow. By letting things build up a little bit. This one, 183 seconds. You were at less time than that before. So I have more power now, 90. AC. That's building up to 126. If I can build all of this up to 90, If I just tear this down, would I lose this one? I don't know if I would. I'm going to assume that I don't. Safe assumption. All right. What about fighting this one? There's a lot of creep in here. Start doing it. Once I take this one, then I can fight this pretty easily. And I could just use a forward shot for that. Forward shot is good against these blue ones as well. If I use a forward shot against this, would it be a problem for me? Maybe. But it would cause me to just take it. Forge. Fire. See how much of this pulls out. Hey, you're mine. Did not pull out. Good. Oh, and we have a ton of AC because I just did that forward shot. Pulled from this hallway into here. That should make taking this one over super easy. I own this. With a forward shot, if I take this out, 17,100. Big number. Also, I don't know if I actually get to take that out because of all this creeper. We do. Terraform. Terrain height. 5. 5. Good enough for me. Cancel those. Terrain height 1. Alright, I did lose this temporarily. Hopefully I don't lose the relays. Looks good. This number 1 does not do anything for me. How are you doing? 19 seconds! With that variator, which confuses me, because it was a weird number, with that thing. Ooh, that one moves quick. Super quick. 3 seconds. So these were 89. They're going down. Seems good. Nice. And it reaches this one, 75. Terraform. Terrain height 1. All of this creep built up. Gonna be a problem for me. Terraform. I'd rather not lose this one. Too bad. I lost it. How's the variator doing? Ooh, they're down super low. Just take them over. Kind of. They're down so low. Just need to take out the creep that's already in there. There isn't that much creep already in there. There isn't that much down here. Just take them over. I believe. I no longer believe. Hey, we started building that wall. Okay, now I believe. And we're gonna get this thing. Intersections are rough, but we should, yes, start building those up. Which means I own all of this. We produce 90. Someday, if I used a forge shot, I could immediately get this. Let's do it. If I tear down, they're going back up right now. Let's wait. So this is draining out. I'm going to get that one. We now produce 100. How are we doing up here? Number 2. Oh, number 2 would let me flood all of this and take over the world. Except that I do probably want to shut that off, but I'm not sure. Maybe I just want to take these all over. It would be fun. You explode for a bunch. I don't need to do that right away. Terraform. Terrain height. 3. Ooh. Why did I didn't mean to click that. Guess I just clicked yellow. We are filling this up. We are uncapping this one. But if I uncap this one, it'll actually fill this area, which is kind of counterproductive. I just want to take over all of this, which I would have done anyways. Filling this does seem questionable, but not if I take over all of these. It looks like it will. How much AC is there still left? A bunch. Forge. Fire. I want to go towards here. Because this area would be very difficult for me to take over. Still going to be very difficult for me to take over. So, I would have liked to have torn these down already. I did not mean to hit that 2. I didn't even click it. I just clicked near it, but near enough. Okay, things I would like to do. Seal off one side. Take over this one. Lost this crystal. Crap. That's at a higher height. Terraform. Terrain height 1. How much is left in here? A bunch. A bunch. What height is this at? 7. Terrain height 8. Did not end up getting to take these over. That's fine. How are we doing against yellow? Doing alright. How much is still left in here? Not as much as there was before. So now I can move this blocker to wherever I need to move it. I would like to move it. Oh, we have the upgrader. I don't have much energy. I would like to move it. I want to take out this. To do that, what is helpful to me? I can move this red one. If I move this one, does that help me? Not really, but kind of. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go move this up to here. That way I can take this one off. And the idea is then I can put the 1 or 2 rings on these, which could be helpful to me. This one. How are we doing over here? Pretty well. 69 and decreasing. That's a good time to tear down that wall. I think it is. So if I can take over this number 2, was the reason that I wanted to unseal these. Where do I want to put this one? There was one purple one that supplies all the purples, I feel like. Where was that one? I'm blind. Is it just this one? Wow, there's very little with purple. All right, let's go do that. Red is mine. All right, number 2. I'm going to hook that up to red. In theory. Shift U. To actually upgrade these, that would be helpful. Okay, how much are these producing? Almost nothing. Forge, fire. I'm gonna pull up towards that one gate, but I think any direction's good. Just want to pull the AC over the emitters. Didn't go as well as I would have liked, but it's going. Their numbers are increasing again. Too many intersections. Okay, terraform. Terrain height 4. Brush size 3. Not the ideal direction for me, but at least we're focusing one direction. Is the idea. I'm gonna pull towards here. Just now realizing I should have walled off below this. There's no terps in range. That is an issue. 2 seconds, not enough time. Do we get to hold it? No. Another forge shot, then I could hold it. Maybe I would have got to hold it. Now I definitely get to own all of this. I could go up either through the top or through the right. Let's go right. Or I could go through the bottom. Let's go right. How much is built up? 65. Reactors. More energy so that I can upgrade. Shift U. Shift U. Shift U. Relay. $270. That is a big number. Ooh, 148 is also a big number, but I have the variator thing. That will pull this over, but I'm kind of fine with that, I think. Except it's causing all this to concentrate up here. Shift U. That one is not producing all that much. This thing is doing really well for me. Getting lots of upgrades. The upgrades are pretty cheap because I don't have any packet speed. Get some packet speed, efficiency, packet speed. Get the upgrades. Still. Upgrade. still watching. How long is this video? 2 hours, 20 minutes. Number 3. Ooh, number 3 would be a good place to fight. So would green. Do I want to finally fight green? Green is up to 143, which is higher than it was before. Terraform. Terrain height 1. Take this out. Ooh, these ones don't have that much built up. These ones. That was the intersection that I meant to come back to. Do I have an annihilator yet? I do. Annihilator. Go for this corner first. We also have another reactor. 3 reactors. That one. Upgrade. Upgrade. And I have that number 1 gate. Number 4. Sure. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Terraform. Alright. I would like Terp. 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 Relay. Relay. And another terp. And more. And more. This yellow does not want to fight these yet. This one. I would like to start to win against this one. To do that, all I really need is a forge shot. This helps, though. Terraform. That variator would be really good for taking out strong opponents. Okay. These aren't even that strong, but it would still help. These are important. Oh, and these are strong. That's helpful. Pull in. With that one, I'm guessing I get to seal it off, maybe, maybe not. I don't have that much AC in here. Wait, I do have this annihilator. That would actually be even better, I think. So I should send this somewhere else. Okay, I'm gonna go send this over here for right now. I'm gonna send this right here. If I remove the creeper, I win the game. Especially if it annihilates 20 per shot. What is this number 1 hooked up to? Number 1, I don't even see it, is right here. Ooh, I could be fighting that. Terraform. I am kind of fighting it, so this orange I could seal off, but it really isn't that scary. For all I know, it's draining out the creep. Kinda looks like it is. Okay, the thought was, put this 1 onto something helpful. Like this yellow? What is the number 2 doing? Number 2 could go onto this orange. Number 1 could come over here. With the 2 of those combined, it shouldn't be that bad. Hey, I sealed this off and I really don't need to now. Upgrade. Relay. Upgrade. So these ones, 270, 270, 135, terraform. Another 3 reactors. Gotta collect them all. Taking this out, I own all of these. That's good. The Annihilator is destroying things. Ooh, there's like 800 in here. Why is there 800 in there? This one produces 714. Still, that seems very high. Terp, terp, terp. All of the terps. Alright, so this is flooding into here. These are going to start flooding into here. Another terp. Number 1 gate. Where am I trying to fight number 1? Right there. Go hook that up to yellow. Except yellow and red are right next to each other anyways, but still, do it. These are not even that scary. 88 or 40. Okay, I own this area. Ooh, and it's increasing the multiplier of friends in range. That is helpful. So that means that I really want to take over this area, and now it's not as scary. There is still a lot in here, but start making progress. 942, why? Oh, probably because the variator is hitting something big? No, I don't know. So yellow is getting overwhelmed. Number 1. Number 1 is doing things, but I'm not supplying to yellow because of it. Which is a little scary. Forge, fire. Pull this way. Could upgrade this, upgrade this, upgrade this, get relays. Upgrade this. Upgrade this. How are we doing against yellow? Getting overwhelmed a bit. But I'm kind of winning here. All we have to do, I should be moving this Annihilator. Go do that. That will take over all of this. This one, this variator, can go wherever it needs to go. Ideally, it would probably come up against this. Makes sense to me. So now that I own all of this, I could unseal yellow, go move this number 1 to something else. Do I own all of this? Mostly. Terraform. Terrain height 1. What does number 8 do? Number 8 seals things, or locks things together. It also deletes big amounts of creep. Okay, so this number 2. Ooh, number 5. To get access to number 5, or no, this number 1, I want to go send that against something probably down here like this green. The only worry with the green is that. Go against this green. Then I get access to number 6, which doesn't seem that helpful. Main thing, number 1, are we fine? Yep, that blue blew up. Another blue is going to blow up, but mainly we're fine. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. This one can move. Where? Wherever I'm trying to fight. The next place that I want to fight is probably for this number 5. I'm going to go move this down here. Just upgrading these because my energy is full. This tower. Alright. This blue could take that out. Energy is still sitting full. How are these doing? Still scary. Another portable tower. Ooh, this one's good to get. Relay. Portable tower. Move you up here, I guess. Starting to win again. Winning over here, number 6. 6 didn't do much for me. This one, 17,000. Number 5 was what I was trying to get access to. How are these? 126, 135. Not that scary. The blue one is kind of a pain, but not that bad. 117, 135. Terraform. Start tearing these down. We go to a scale of 600. Blue and white are the only scary ones. Green and purple both look easy at the moment. Why am I down here? Just because I saw a tower open. Should I start fighting green? Probably. Almost certainly. Yeah, I think I like the idea. How much is in here? 136. I produce 190. That should be fine. So number 1 does not do much. This area still has 750, but I did want to start draining that. This one is going to explode. Number 3. Oh, I could probably be fighting 3. Especially, that kind of helps this number 1 gate, except that they're coming from the same area. But number 1 has more than just that. It has these. Could get a super reactor. His energy is finally negative. Green is almost taking this over. Almost. Where am I fighting green? Probably in a bunch of places. 5. Alright, this one doesn't even produce that much, so 5 is fine to open. These would be good to upgrade. Upgrade. 5. Said it would be fine. We'll see. Where did I put that annihilator? Down here. It's not doing much. There was a second annihilator somewhere. The second annihilator is down here. Could have used this annihilator to go get that one. But this will also be good. Taking this thing out would help me a ton. I'm just going to seal off that. Unless I was going to try and take these. No, I'm good. So this is going well. How many lives do you have? 5 lives. All right. This is enhancing friendly emitters, but there's no friendly emitters in its range. Very cute game. All right. We're starting to take over right here. We're not really taking over here. How's green doing? Green, we're starting to win a little bit. Orange, I already own orange. I could start to open this. Could have opened this a while ago. This is a good one to upgrade. This is a good one to upgrade. Energy's sitting full again. Nice. This one is starting to fill up. 3,000. Cool. Is this area scary? I don't know. It has access to a green crystal. At this point, not much is scary, especially if I destroy this. 3 lives. Number 2. Delete a bunch of the creep while we're waiting for that thing to get destroyed. Oh, I could just fight these green ones with yellow. Does that help? I don't know, probably. Especially if I unhook this green from these ones that were scary, but now they're not so much. Where's that variator? That thing is up here. Maybe that's good. Could move it. Oh, it might actually be improving some of these. 924. I think it'll only bring them up to 110, though, at the highest. So now they're coming down. This one's lives are gone. Cool. Terraform. And we have the Annihilator weakening them. How much is in here? Not that much. Number 2. And I could use the number 2 as a kill type. Because it is a kill type. Just to drain out that creep that was in here. This one. Go send that against white, I guess. So red. Red isn't actually hooked up to anything because of this number 1. Green. I own green. Purple. Purple looks easy. Terraform. Terps. $134 seconds. That's a long time. Alright, this Annihilator, even though it is helping with this area, we're already winning against this area. Let's go move that. Where? Could just move it right here. This Variator, number 8, is a kill type. So, how much is in here? 106. How much is in here? 290. 270. Still some kind of big numbers. Number 1 is again a kill type. But am I actually fighting that area yet? Not really. I could start. Alright, so I'm tearing down these purples, is the idea. This purple. This one. These ones. This one. What about blue? Blue still scares me. What about number 7? Don't care about 7. What about this one? How's this one? Super easy. purple. Don't think I can actually get a terp to reach those. Okay, now I could. So this green one. Number 8. I would like to take over this area. To do that, where is the number 2 is right here. We'll move that right there. Where's my number 1 gate? Number 1 gate. Must be around here somewhere. Holy forge energy, 985. Number 1 is down here. It is actually doing things. Number 6. Number 6 is kind of almost doing things. Can drain out a bunch of this. Okay, number 8. Kind of looks like I just win there now. Number 6. Didn't really mean to leave it open, but that's okay. We can leave it open. Number 1. This one is the variator. And where's number 6 again? Just saw it. Number 6. Way down here. Slowly pulling down walls. Forge. Fire. How are we doing against white? White is coming down. God, I forgot how long that forge shot would last. Answer is a very long time. Speaking of a very long time, pulling down these walls is taking a very long time. Fine, we're doing things. Terraform. Let's just do these. Except that's going to make all the rest of these more of a pain to do. Just get them connecting. This one, you can have fire rate, fire rate. Okay, we're now on a scale of 150, which really means I could just be fighting everything. This area, still kind of a pain. Number 1. We're not even close to fighting number 1 yet. We're getting there. Alright, to fight number 1. This would help. This would help. What else would help? All of this would help. This number 2 gate, I think I'm just going to move this right here. Does mean that we're having to fight white, and it will set me back in my progress against that one, but number 6. Maybe that's a mistake. Ooh, I did take this at least. Alright, I own white right now. Let's try and supply more stuff to white. Should I also start fighting blue? Be nice to take this one. And I kind of am fighting blue. So yeah, tear down all of these. This area, how much do we have? 168. Number 2. Can definitely just open number 2. Leave it open. Terraform. This area still looks a little bit like a pain. I could move the Annihilator there, or I can move the Annihilator over here. No tower set up. What's going on in this bottom right? This second Annihilator would help a ton. Terraform. Get everything connected. That blue's gonna explode, but it's a small number at this point. We're winning against blue. This Annihilator. That is one of the goals. How long does it take? 92 seconds. The map's almost over by that point. Number 2 gate. Number 1 gate. I guess go hook this up here? I don't know. I own all the colors. There's none to go send this to, are there? Not really. Oh, this white one can be uncorked. That would help me. Terraform. This one. Nobody's in range. Terp. Okay, so this top area should go pretty quick. Relay. This variator could move where? Wherever it needs to go. Store that. This one. Problem is, by the time I move it, the fight's almost over. Terraform. These ones. These ones. Kaboom. How are we doing down here? 77 seconds. This one can come down here. This one, I'm gonna put it back here. That can go right there. Forge, fire. This area is gonna be a little bit of a pain. I own everything over here. This area is going to be a huge pain. if I put the number 1 gate over here, would that give me a little bit more? Probably. Hey, I got to seal that off. I almost got to own that. Could just move the annihilator over here. But now, I think I get to just take these over and hold them. Once I hold these two, then this one should be easy. Cool. And I can always just do another forward shot. So now I own all of that. These terps never got energy. Why? Because they're not actually connected? Could be. Looks like that's the case. Oops. Alright, we own that. These ones. This blue one. Gonna get these two. 120, 120. Neither of those concern me. This one, number 1. Need to get that one. $240. That should be most of the remaining emitters. Are there any others that I left locked away? These two are still a little bit of a pain. This one, producing a good amount. And if I fire right here, I should be able to take out both of these. And then I'll do a shot over here. That should be it. Except for this one. Forge. Fire. That blue took this one back. That 1 hour, 52 minutes, 20.4 seconds. That is by far the toughest map that I've played so far. That start was brutal. 1 hour, 3 minutes to get in the top 250. Submit score. I want to rate this one a 10. And to favorite it. I want to like double favorite it. Save. Okay. So tomorrow we get to play this one without Too Tricky Start. So I am actually interested to see how the difference, or how different it feels, because that start was brutal and it was fun. For now, that is going to do it for this almost 3-hour long episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.